Have any of the, like, you know, like when we think of a guy like Diddy or we think of a guy like Hov, have you had any discussions with those guys at all about maybe just kind of gaming them up in terms of the space? Because it is a space that, you know, like you said, it helps to be somebody who came from that life. You know what I mean? Someone who's a smoker, someone who cares about the culture of cannabis. You know what I mean?
I've sat down with Diddy. I had like really cool like sit down with him and had a good relationship with him personally. Just, dude's a fucking legend, bro. He's an iconic dude for sure. I've actually had the opportunity to talk with Jay-Z as well, and you know it was like a 30-minute call, but it was life goal shit.
Yeah, was that just about
just
game,
about
or?
just like cannabis and like where cannabis is going, and he gave me a lot of game. You know, we just were sharing thoughts about things, and I just kind of told him that, you know, like my goal with this business is to leave it to my daughter, but I would like to find a way to exit one day and get some liquidity, actually get some real cash, a couple $100 million. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
And he gave me some real game on how to do that. I'm grateful for that. I gave him some game. We talked about doing something. He just never really moved like that, but like I was on a fucking Zoom with Jay-Z. It was pretty cool.
That shit's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty fucking cool, you know? Talk to Hov, salute to him. I'm grateful for the game he gave me. I hope that he found the game I gave him valuable. I'm here if they ever want to chop it up again. You know, like, gave Diddy some good game. He gave me some good game. You know, so I feel blessed. Like, it's one thing to be on that list. I even sat down with Dr. Dre about weed before.
Really?
Yeah.
Like face-to-face?
Yeah.
What was this face-to-face Dre meeting like? Crazy. Because that's really, for someone who grew up in that.
I told you I told you I would give you gems on this. Cause I fuck with you. You're very consistent with like caring about my story. But like, yeah, shout out to Slim the Mobster, man. He made a call back in the days.
Yo, Slim the Mobster. Fuck, he was on Aftermath.
He was in jail, and he made a call, and from jail was on the phone, and you know, I went to go sit down with Dre. They was like, nah, man, he ain't here, man, he ain't here. They was like shooting me away. I was like, man, Slim, I'm here, bro. He ain't tried. He said, hold on. Boom, 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 and I get let in. And I go sit down, and Dre sat down with me, and I showed him a jar of what we wanted to call the Chronic, and it was by far the best looking weed we've ever produced. It was incredible, beautiful. It was orange, purple, funky, stanky. Just buds looked. It looked like it was out of a fucking movie. How good this weed looked. I showed him the Chronic, and he was just like, "Yeah, I fuck with it, and I appreciate Slim putting this play together, and you know, we'll think about it, but like, I don't know if I really want to kind of put myself in the industry. You know, I got, you know, he told me I got money, and I don't really want to play with that until, you know, maybe it's federally legal. I just don't want to risk it." I'm like,
what year was this?
This was like 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh shit! So not too far, not too long ago, yeah.
And I said, I respect that, and I said, can I leave this with you for yourself or those who smoke? He's like, for sure. And I got like a nervous picture with him. Fred Reck took the picture for me because he was there. Shout out to Fred Reck. But yeah, I think it's cool that like being on that hip hop list. I think it's cool because like Dre saw me.
He had to see you and be like, oh, that's...
I remember that guy.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
He pitched me on this weed business.
I guess it's going pretty well.
Yeah, I guess it fucking worked for him. I think it's cool because I got a chance to share moments with Diddy, and I got a chance to share moments with Jay-Z. And
you guys are the top four.
Yeah, and I've never met Kanye, you know. I don't know, whatever. I have no opinion on that, but I'm just saying it's cool because I've ran into all those guys, and I felt good for them to see me up there because I told them what I wanted to do and what I was building at the time.
And now they have to see the list. They're like, oh, shit.
Because the same guy that does their evaluation and is kind of making sure that, you know, their net worth is credible and relevant is doing mine. So it's real, you know.
I was going to say, when that happens, what is the, whether it's the Forbes or that list, what is like the influx in people just in your DMs or bothering you or all of a sudden trying to fuck with you? It's got to be crazy.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'm not the answer to anyone's problems, I promise you.
Or just like, I would just see people like posting that would just never ever like post about you or like even like acknowledge your music or what you're doing, and it's like, oh, now you know this guy's on the cover of Forbes, and now you know you're fucking. I mean, it's kind of cool. You obviously, the more successful you get, the more people are going to come to the party.
They're gonna come and like recognize game, but like again, for me, it's life goal shit because I grew up looking up to Jay-Z. I grew up looking up to Diddy. Who didn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grew up looking up to Dr. Dre. Kanye's fucking, no matter what anyone says about the guy, he's a legend, bro.
He's a genius.
He's a smart guy. He built out Yeezy hard, and so like, it's cool to sit next to those guys. It's cool to like be acknowledged by the same guys that acknowledge him on a wealth, side of things. But like, fuck, I just felt good when that came out. I was like, damn, I've talked to multiple of these guys. I told them what I wanted to do. I think the coolest thing is, bro, I'm just getting started.
Yeah.
Like, I can't say what, but Vibes just locked in something so big.
No, the Vibes papers are going crazy. I feel like it's very hard to take off the top dog, and I feel like you guys have done a really good job of, like if I go to any smoke shop, it used to be if I went to a smoke shop and I saw Vibes, I'm like, oh, you guys got Vibes. That's fucking sick. Berner's my friend. That's cool. It's everywhere.
Yeah, but like the play we just locked in for Vibes is so next level, bro. Like, and you guys will see it 2 years from now because I probably won't be able to talk about it for a while. But like, it's one of those plays that like goes down in history, bro. And so like, I'm just getting started. So if I made that list now, right?
It's crazy because this alone is a fucking a beast of a business.
Yeah, Vibes is about to hit hard. So like. And I feel like Cookies is nowhere close to where it's going to be, especially because we haven't really added international as much as we could possibly in the future. So
it's crazy because you've dealt with so many uphill battles in every single one of these spaces you're in. Like, especially like I remember when you had the public falling out with Josh at Raw, mm-hmm. because it feels like if I'm a guy who has a company that depends on weed users, and Berner comes into that space, I'm freaking the fuck out because I know it's gonna work.
Yeah, well, especially like if I come in that space and I get next to key players that actually make that business what it's about to be, because I start getting next to everyone real quick.
Yeah,
real quick. Like, I didn't just say white label of a rolling paper for me. I went and found the best rolling paper producer. I went and found the best specialty item producer, like the Cali, the Cubano.
You could have done you could have been lazy and did what a lot of people would have done, just white label some shit.
Yeah, we ain't doing none of that. And so the fact that we started getting close to real people, I think made other rolling paper producers feel the threat, but that threat shouldn't have been felt until today, because the document that came through my email today
is serious.
Yeah, motherfuckers better feel that threat. Ooh. Because I'm coming for the top space in rolling paper business, and I say that with confidence with my balls hanging down to my feet right now. You know what I mean?